next guest has lit up the stage in award-winning Broadway musicals like Mamma Mia and Rock of Ages. He's been on hit TV show Big Brother and Nickelodeon's Henry Danger. He also happens to be the brother of Ariana Grande. You might know her as well. But he's an influencer and a star in his own right, self-proclaimed social media mogul with more than 2 million followers on Instagram alone. But even though it's a big part of his career, Frankie Grande calls the obsession with social media an epidemic. And joining us again on the show, Frankie Grande, congratulations on all the success that you're having. We're going to talk about the projects that you've got coming up. But this show that I watched on HBO, The Fake Famous, I was so struck by the lengths that people go to be famous. How do you process it now? Why do you say it's an epidemic?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. You look gorgeous, and so does the studio. I'm so grateful to be back. I can't even tell you. And why is it why do I think it's an epidemic? Because it is literally ruining lives, ruining relationships. I mean, I think you've already proven by the guests that have already been on your show that people are going into debt to create these fake lifestyles, that people are going to pursue them to all ends. People are going to turn to drugs and alcohol when it comes to comments, and the fact that their social, their egos are destroyed. Like it is an epidemic. And, you know, I watched The Social Dilemma and I was like, absolutely, you're correct. And the fact that these social media companies are so good at targeting you, selling your data, packaging you and selling you. I mean, there's no end in sight to it. So
I know,
it's up
but you
to
know,
us.
listen, you started out, was it 10 years ago on YouTube with great success. I don't want to sound like the two old people in the room, Frankie. I mean, listen, there is great content. And I look at TikTok, sometimes I find myself scrolling and marveling at the creativity of some of these kids out there.
Absolutely. But it's our responsibility to learn how to make sure that those things don't turn into the negative side of it. As you mentioned, when I started out, I loved it. I loved social media and I was good at it too. Not to toot my own horn, but that's why I'm here today, because I'm a good content creator. You know what I'm talking about? People want to watch. And I loved it with my whole heart, and it showed in the things that I created until it became an obsession, an addiction, and I did not know when to stop. I didn't know when. Like, I couldn't sit at dinner and have a dinner with my family without being like, okay, wait, say that again? Just hold on. Okay, I'm just going to record that real quick. And then, you know, so it is a beautiful thing, but it's a double-edged sword. And I hope that with this show that you're doing today and by having me on, we can curb some of these young stars who are so talented and give them the cautionary tale, like, have fun, but don't let it take over your life.
Well, you've got the movie you did last year called Spree. It's a horror comedy about a rideshare driver who kills his passengers trying to get likes and followers. It's a satire, but it spoke again to that obsession that people have. But I have to tell you, we look at the creators, but these brands also bear responsibility. I talk to my team all the time. They're like, we should book so-and-so. They have millions of followers. And I say, but do they have something to talk about? So we
have anything to say.
Right. So we have our rule in our pitch meetings. We don't just get pulled in because someone has a lot of followers.
Yeah, and I think that is right, and that is correct. And I think that we are creating a different kind of celebrity now. People that may not have anything to say, but may look great. I mean, you see these people lying down; they look gorgeous. They're in a bed of roses, you know. But what are you going to bring to the conversation? What are you going to bring to society? So I think we're just entering into a new world. You know, back in the day, like every celebrity, part of their job was to have something to say.
But you're in a celebrity-driven world. There are plenty of celebrities who are doing the very same thing and worse in some cases. Are you stunned by how far even those already famous will go?
I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I think it's part of the times. You know, if everyone else is doing it, I mean, case in point, right? I said for so long, I am not joining TikTok. I will not join TikTok. Absolutely not. I hate TikTok. Blah, blah, blah. I am Grandpa TikTok. I'm not doing it. Then what did I do? Downloaded TikTok. Well, I made a TikTok. It got 1 million views overnight. And then I was like, oh my God, TikTok is the greatest. You know?
I was that way about the dancing. I'm like, I am not going to dance on TikTok. I'm like 5 dancing videos in. My team is like, what is wrong? Because there is a lure there.
there's a lure, and again, like it is fun. It is fun in the beginning. So
Yeah.
as long as you keep it fun, it's happy. But no, it doesn't surprise me that celebrities are trying to keep up with TikTokers, with influencers, because it's kind of what needs to happen nowadays. You know, you see John Travolta on TikTok, and I'm gonna
Right.
watch that thing 3 million
Okay,
times. Like I was 3 million of those
when I
views.
saw John Travolta on TikTok with his, I said, I'm in. That is so funny. We must be twins separated by hair. Let me tell you this. I'm so proud of you. You've got this great thing going on. You're starring in 2 one-night-only live streaming concerts to help Broadway bounce back from the
Yeah.
pandemic. All-Star Reunion, Rock of Ages, Titanic, The Maiden Voyage. This is exciting. You've been busy.
You know what? I haven't been busy. And then all of a sudden I am busy because that's the nature of the business, right? Like I have literally been sitting on my couch watching Netflix for a year. And then I got 2 shows within a week of each other on 2 separate coasts because the world is rebounding. And I think that is the most joyful part about this. Like I was in Rock of Ages when the pandemic hit, forced to close. So my
Yeah.
first show back is a reunion of Rock of Ages, which
And
is
y'all
so
will be on
exciting.
stage, but it'll be virtual.
Yes.
Wow.
Correct. Which is the new, it's the new. I think Broadway is going to take a hot minute until we're all doing 8 shows a week back on stage with a full audience. So this is a lovely bridge point. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And Titanic is literally one of the funniest shows I've ever been in my life. It's a musical parody of the film Titanic using
Yes.
Celine Dion's music. I mean, hello.
Celine Dion's music.
Celine, and that's why it's Titanic, because that's how Celine would say Titanic. Huh, I love it.
Well, congratulations on everything. I love it, and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you for having me again. It's good to be back.
We'll see you soon.